Hello, I'm David Zokaitis. Been here a few times. Probably be here a few more. I know. But last fall, I was out trimming some branches, and 4 cops gave me a hard time, and no suspicion of criminal activity. I asked them that, and they tried to set me up for various forms of attack, and I'm not very happy with that. But a bigger question is, why does this kind of thing happen? And I'm not talking about just Sioux Falls. You hear about this kind of stuff going all over the country. Well, I've spent the last few years trying to figure this all out, and there's a little bit of information over here and a little bit over there, and I think I've got a good clue as to why this kind of thing happens. And well, from personal experience, I've certainly got some incentive to try to find some resolution. So I think what I'm going to do is keep coming back until I have analyzed all of these causes for nastiness among police. And I think we're all going to find that to be a rather difficult and perhaps painful process because, this is America. It's land of the free and home of the brave, and there's liberty and justice for all. But if you look around, that's not always the case, and it certainly wasn't the case on Blauvelt and Wayland for myself personally. But why? So we'll have to try to figure that out. And you can't really solve a problem until you can understand it. And this problem has enough complexity and enough components so that it may be a while until we understand all of these commensurate causes and can therefore find a solution. So that's why I say I'll be back. On a slightly different topic, I'd like to talk about dogs. They're cool. I used to have a couple of Siberian Huskies, but they've passed away. But, Siberian Huskies, they come out of Siberia where it's cold. I mean, it's kind of obvious, but temperatures in Siberia like -70 and the wind's blowing and there's no protection because it's Siberia. Anyway, not everybody knows what Siberian Huskies are good for. Well, I left mine out in the snow all the time. It's perfectly fine. When I used to live in White Bear Lake, a police officer came to talk to my daughter about this poor animal. Somebody left him out in the snow all day long. Well, apparently, the person who called didn't know much about Huskies. So anyway, after I wasn't there talking to the call, but I called the police department and said, hey, Siberian Husky, perfectly happy out in the snow. Never had another problem with police and Siberian Huskies in Minnesota. But here in Sioux Falls, there was a woman who was arrested for leaving her dog out in the snow for a few hours. Now, if you go and read various blog posts about this, you'll find that the officers involved are uniformly reviled on these various blog posts. So I tend to think that maybe there's a problem with police officers who need to do their homework before they go and haul people off to jail. So the reason I bring this up is it's awfully closely related to the way 4 cops went pretty much ballistic with me, and if they can do that with me, hey, why not arrest a woman for letting her dog play in the snow? I think we got some work to do.